Hello, thank you for watching my video, What My Friend Knows. I'm Jessica, and this is my friend, Dimitrio.
Hello.
Dimitrio, can you introduce yourself to my friend?
Okay. So my name is Dimitrios. I'm Greek, obviously, with such a difficult name. And I'm living in Vietnam for the past 7.5 years. And I've known Jessica for almost as long as that.
Okay.
7 years now. Yeah. Okay.
And can you tell my friend how we met and how we become friends?
Oh yes, we are members of the same book club. So yeah, we have the same interest and passion in reading different things and enjoying reading.
And we have a common friend.
Yes.
Han, just show your face. We have a common friend here. Hello. Okay, so tell us more about you. What you like, what do you do in Vietnam?
Yeah. Well, basically, I'm enjoying my life in Vietnam. It's a
Same as me.
it's I'm still quite thrilled and excited and happy living here. It's been very unexpected that I would be here, of all places.
Wow.
Never thought I would be here. But it's been a very, very beautiful part of my life.
I like that.
Okay.
And we enjoy sometimes having really wonderful Greek food.
Oh,
Greek cook
Okay. Oh, yes.
here, wonderful,
Okay,
beautiful.
okay.
We have few Greek drink,
Yeah.
and we will travel together. And I did visit his hometown.
We had a wonderful time. My hometown is an island in northern Aegean Sea, which is close to ancient Troy.
Right.
And like most places in Greece, shares lots of beautiful stories from the past, lots of history, and lots of natural beauties
Yes,
too.
right.
Yeah.
And at that trip, I took photos of his home island's beautiful beach and the special flower there. And then when I came back home, I painted an oil painting, which is this one. Dun, 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 dun. So then, of course, I give this as a gift to his mother, and because COVID couldn't bring back to her, but this will be our symbol of our friendship. So as a Greek, what can you tell my friend something about Greek which is valuable?
Okay. I will not tell you the recipe for a great moussaka. This is I keep for myself.
Yes.
I can share a little bit, as we discussed, about Stoic philosophy.
Stoic.
Okay.
What is Stoic?
Okay. So Stoic philosophy is a school, let's say, of philosophy that started in ancient Greek and was very popular and very important during Roman times, during early Roman times until 4th, 5th century, where it has been eclipsed by Christianism.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it can we say that's really original ancient philosophy for the Western civilization?
Yes,
Can we say that?
You could say that. You
One
could say
one
that.
school of it.
One school, and the reason is that, first of all, it influenced the Christian religion a lot. And the second is that it's still quite popular today. It has always been popular. Frederick the Great of Prussia, the great king of Prussia, always carried a copy of Epictetus with him when he was campaigning.
Epictetus. Is it this one?
One of the great philosophers, Epictetus, or Epictetus in English.
Quite difficult to remember, pronounce the name. Is one of the major philosopher of Stoic. So tell us how the Stoic, this name come out as their school name.
The name is very simple. Stoa in Greek means gallery.
Gallery.
So in Greece there were, let's say, galleries where there were shops.
Like a market.
Like a market. And the first philosopher, which was the first Stoic, who was Zeno, didn't have a special building to talk or to teach. He was using one of the city's galleries. So because they were meeting there and he was teaching there in a stoa, he was called a Stoic.
Stoic. Okay,
Right?
okay. So this is coming from. So a group of philosophers talk in the marketplace, like a gallery place, about something about life, and then later on we call them the Stoic.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They were known as the Stoics. Same as other philosophers. So, for example, Plato.
Plato, yeah, we
he
know.
was not a Stoic.
Yes.
But he was teaching at a place called the Academy.
Okay.
So the philosophers, the philosophy of Plato at that time was known as academic.
Oh, okay. So that's where academic come from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So tell us what they talk about it in this gallery about life. What life and how can we learn from these philosophers?
Okay, first of all, one more Greek etymology. Philosophy is a Greek word, comes from two words. Philo means love, Sophia is wisdom, so it's
Sophia.
love for wisdom.
Oh, okay. Our love for wisdom. Wow.
And the thing about Stoic philosophy is that the basic belief is to be happy. One needs to be virtuous.
Virtuous.
And that's enough. Nothing else.
So if you have virtues, you are a good person, then you should feel happy.
You will feel happy. So virtue comes from ourselves, from our actions.
Okay.
Nobody else.
Not from external materiality, goods or house or car or anything else. It's from
Nothing else.
inside ourselves and virtue. And what are the virtues they talk about?
They talk about 4 virtues.
4.
It's wisdom, which is to know what is right and what is wrong, what is good and what is bad, or what is indifferent. It's justice.
Justice.
To oneself and to other people. It's courage, not to be afraid to do the right thing.
This is very, very deep and very needed now in our society.
And it's temperance, to be able to control emotions, passions, urges.
Don't let other people trigger your negative emotion.
Don't let your emotions take over you.
Ah, okay. Wow.
So, that's the
You got a book.
book. This is a
A
book
selection.
by Epictetus, which is called The Manual.
Oh, we got a menu for life.
And this is really, really worth reading because it's all the philosophy in very few lines. So he starts, of things, some are in our power and others are not. In our power are opinion, movement towards a thing, desire, aversion, turning away from a thing. And in a word, whatever are our acts.
Our decision, our
Actions.
action,
Yes.
behavior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in our power are the body, property, reputation, offices, anywhere, and in a word, whatever are not our own acts.
Ah, okay. So it divided the world into two parts. One is what we can control. One is what
Exactly.
is not what we can control.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the things in our power are by nature free,
So we
Not-
are free to choose.
not subject to restraint or hindrance. But the
Okay.
things not in our power are weak, slavish, subject to restraint in the power of others.
Ah, okay.
Remember then that if you think the things which are by nature slavish to be free, and the things which are in the power of others to be your own, you will be hindered, you will lament, you will be disturbed, you will blame both gods and men.
Yeah, we sometimes blame the God for something
Yeah,
it's not in our control.
yeah.
So here
But
yes.
Just
Okay.
But if you think that only which is your own to be your own, and if you think that what is another's, as it really is, belongs to another, no man will ever compel you, no man will hinder you, you will never blame any man, you will accuse no man, you will do nothing involuntarily, no man will harm you, you will have no enemy, for you will not suffer any harm.
That sounds simple, but if you think about it in our life, we desire something, for example, like other people's love, other people's respect. We want money, we want a lot of things which is not what we can control. But Stoic taught us to not to go for it, but we control ourselves. We have free to control our own will, right? And then we control our decision, and we leave what we cannot control to other people's hand, and then we will not blame anyone. Is that the major things?
It is, and the reason is that things that are controlled by others have no effect on our virtue, which is the important thing.
Ah, okay.
So
the virtue is important, and the virtue is our action and behavior, and only we can control it.
correct. And virtue comes from our own actions.
Right.
So if something comes not because of our actions, it doesn't change our virtue.
Ah.
So one very interesting thing is when they talk about money, and I don't remember who, but anyway, he says that, I think it was Epictetus, he said, money is the preferred indifferent.
The prefer indifferent.
So it's indifferent, doesn't change who you are.
Oh, okay, okay.
You prefer to have it instead of not having it.
Right.
It makes your life easier,
Yes, right.
nicer, but it doesn't change who you
Who
are.
yeah.
It doesn't change your virtue.
Okay. Wow. very deep. So, in summary, happiness is from ourselves. It's not about outside world. And if we want to be happy, virtue is important, and we have the whole power to control our own action, our own decision, and what other things we cannot control, they will not affect our virtue. So happiness is really in our own hand, right?
Correct.
Well, thank you very much to watching this video. I hope you learned something about Stoic. Bye bye.
Bye bye.